How's the frame? If you like it, comment. And you already saw the video title and thumbnail. So why I made the movie in English and how I made the movie in English and what are those reasons that led me to make the movie and release it in 20 plus countries by taking a massive risk for a middle class like me, investing 15 lakhs in a movie, that too in English, and not releasing it in India and releasing it in 20 plus countries in Europe, Africa and in North America, including US and UK. It's a massive risk because it could go wrong and I could lose all my money. But I always think about, if you don't do what you want, then what's the reason for doing anything? You just got to do what you want, and in order to do that, you got to do all the things that you don't like, save some money, save some resources, or pull the resources, then do what you love to do. So by keeping all this philosophy aside, I'll tell you the reason why I made that movie and I took that risk. On March 20th 2022, in my car, I am returning to my home after meeting a friend and eating outside. While returning in my car, 3 people attacked me. They almost, but luckily I escaped. I'm going to show you the photos of the damaged car of mine and all those things here. You will get an idea. That attack was that brutal and that violent. I'm just lucky to getting out of it alive. After that, I can't go much into details about this because the case is in court now. I can't talk about it much openly now. I'll let you know once the court gives the judgment and when the proceedings gets closed. Okay, so after this incident in my life, I thought like, okay, Naveen, you almost died, and what could be more riskier than death? Well, nothing. Then you want to make a movie and you wanted to go to US and all these countries, and you want to reach those audience, you want to reach those people, but you never took a step in that direction. And luckily you escaped, but you could have died, and that dream could have died with you, and nobody would know who you are. Nobody would know what film you want to make or what story you want to tell to the world. So I thought like, okay, I want to make a movie. I want to make it in English and I want to release it worldwide, including US, UK, India, in all these countries. When I told people like I want to make a movie in English, they looked at me like I'm a madman. What the hell you are doing? Why? Just make a movie in Telugu or Hindi and then dub it into English. Why you want to make the movie in English directly itself? It's a massive risk. You could lose your 15 lakhs and it's a big amount for you, but it's just nothing for the film industry and the world. So please don't be stupid, they told me. And in fact, when we are shooting the movie with the same camera that I'm shooting this video, they looked at the camera and they said, well, this is a film and that's the camera that they're filming with. Dude, I heard it with my ears, But despite facing all these negativity and despite listening to all these naysayers, I just want to make it. I don't care what anybody says, what anybody talk about the film. I just don't care. I just want to make the film. So I made it. And there are many people who helped me in order to make the movie possible. So one first person that I can thank a lot is the actress, heroine, Shiva Pritika Sukka. She did a great job. 45 degrees heat for 4 to 5 days. We shot in middle of a highway, in a open top jeep. She just did phenomenal. She never complained even once. She just said nothing. All she asked is, what's the next dialogue? How you want me to give the expression, all these things, because I'm the director also. So I wrote the film, I directed the film, and I did the main lead, I produced it, I edited it, and I partnered with a United States distributor, and we released the film worldwide. I'm very much indebted to her, so thank you so much, Pritika, if you're watching this video. And another person is our DOP, Ilyaj. He did a phenomenal job. I'm going to show you the videos, how we shot here, see the dedication he had. It's like phenomenal. So, and Sonu and all my other friends, I'm so sorry for not taking your names because of the time constraint, but I love you so much, guys. You helped me to make the movie possible. And despite facing all these criticisms and naysayers, all these things, they believed in me. They saw the vision in the story, why I want to make the film and why I particularly want to make the film in the context of politics. So on communism and capitalism, you can't imagine the expression of people when I told, well, I want to make a movie in English on capitalism and communism. They are like, what the hell? It's not going to work. It will never work. They said, fine. I thought like, this is what I want to say to the world through my story. And this is what I wrote. And I believe with my heart and soul that it's worth telling this story and it's worth investing my money. The money I invested in this movie, I got it from a a job, a software job. So I saved it, and I spent all my money on this film. So I worked for that money for a year like that. Then I used that money to make the film. After the release, to be frank, for the first 8 months after the release, in Prime Video, in many other platforms like Fuber TV, Tubi TV, which is very big in US and North America, nothing happened. Nobody cared about the movie, and I thought like, fine. Films like these cheap, low budget films, they come, they go, literally in thousands every year. So this is one of them, I thought. I forgot about it, and I told my friends, my family, everybody that I made a movie in English, this, that. Done. 9 months completed. Suddenly, I don't know what happened, how it happened. A big memes page in US shared the poster of the movie, and from there, yeah, this is the page, and that is the meme that they shared. So that's the poster of my movie. So they thought it is a meme, but it's not a meme. It's a film, a real film. I made it. I wrote it. So just blew like crazy on Twitter, now X. So it reached like 2 million people with this post. So I'm like, what the hell? Then you just can't imagine. There are thousands of posts about the movie and poster now on Twitter. Then Reddit picked it up. There are thousands of upvotes and shares of the posters about the film on Reddit. Then Instagram, then Facebook. It's just went viral so much that it literally hit Google search trends. Communist girlfriend, capitalist boyfriend hit 100 in many areas in United States. So you can imagine the search volume of the film's title. It went viral in Philippines, Canada, Australia, India, in all these countries. It just created a storm, literally a mini trend there. And I'm like, well, is this real or am I dreaming? Then, fine, we made it. I made a very cheap, low budget film with what I got, with a small Sony A7C camera, under 45 degrees heat, with the people who trusted in me so much. And, well, it worked. You don't know the expression of mine at that time when I realized that the film has hit. Where should it hit? It went so viral that an international American magazine, I can't reveal the name now, they came to me, they took my interview, and it's going to get published in a few days, I think so, in a month like that. A producer in Hollywood called me, and he asked me he wants to meet me, but I told him like, well, I'm in India. And he said, why? Oh, you are in India and you went to visit your family? No. I stay in India. I live in India. So I'm here. He said like, but you made a movie. Yeah, I made that film here. So he thought like, oh, this movie went viral. They should have made it in US. But no, we made it in India and we released it in US, in all these countries. So he told me, meet me when you come to US. I said, okay. And like that, there are thousands of people, who commented, messaged, all these things happened. Then in William and Mary University in Virginia in US, the students of that university screened the film by themselves. So I don't know, I got to know after the screening, like after months, but they watched the film, and many people from that university now follow me on Instagram. So I'm just thankful for those students. I hope you liked the film, and I hope you enjoyed the weird dialogues and expressions. So thanks so much, guys, if you are watching this. And like this, there are many people, many kind of organizations contacted me after the film, and I decided like I want to make another film. But I felt like, yes, you want to make another film, but I expected like my next film should go as much viral as Communist Girlfriend and Capitalist Boyfriend. But some good people told me, well, that's not going to happen, because yeah, your first film went viral, but you should know the reasons behind why it went viral. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are that much talented and you know what people want. It could be luck, or they could have found the concept Communist Girlfriend, Capitalist Boyfriend a little funnier or unusual. Then they got to know about the movie, and then they could have watched it. But it doesn't necessarily mean that your second film will go as much viral as your first film. It will not. So don't expect or don't make your next movie if you want to repeat CGCB, because you didn't make CGCB to repeat something else. You made it because you loved the story, you loved the concept, and it hit properly. So make the second film like that. You should love the story, you should love the screenplay, you should love the characters in the movie, and you should love the setup the movie is set in. All those things, if you love it and if you feel like, yeah, this is the correct thing, then you can go forward. Then there is a chance that it will go on its way, and we can't guarantee whether it will go as much viral as CCCB or it will go much more than that. Nobody can say that. So I felt like, well, that makes sense. Yeah, they're correct, and I'm wrong. So I felt like, okay, let's pause it here. Let's pause and let's think. What should I do next? So I felt like, okay, I want to make another movie, but it should be some more good than CGCB. And there has been so much negativity on Communist Girlfriend, Capitalist Boyfriend. I received so much love for Communist Girlfriend, Capitalist Boyfriend, and some people just enjoyed the poster and they don't care about the movie. There are all kinds of people, and all kinds of things happened with that film. So I felt like, okay, I want to write a book for a long time. And I wrote a book in 2016, but I didn't publish it because I don't have the money. I wrote it and I typed it and printed it, but I don't have the money to make it into a book at the time, because I'm just a guy with no background or nothing, and the people in my family, they don't know what I'm doing and they don't care at the time because I'm just a guy who talks about everything. So they didn't took me seriously that much, and I don't blame them. So I felt like, okay, you wanted to write a book for a long time, and now you got the concept. This is a very good concept. Let's do one thing. Let's write a book because this concept is really good. Let's write a book. First, write it because you want to and you love to do it. I really love writing. So I just felt like, yeah, let's write a book. Now I'm in that process. So I can't guarantee when I will release that book, but it will take time. If you ask me, why should I make the movie with that much money when you come from a middle class background, and the movie industry is volatile all the time, and the market is very saturated with all the films coming out every year, literally thousands of them. Then you made a movie with this much money. This much money could make a difference in your life. You could have lent it to someone else, and you just take the interest and you can enjoy the life bindas. Or you could go to vacation, do this, do that, eat, sleep, all these things that you have. But I choose to make that film because I felt like that is my purpose. And the day on March 20th at 11:22:23 at that time, at that second, when that instant is, in at that moment, I felt like nothing is scarier than death, and nothing is riskier than death. So don't be stupid with money, but if you want to do something, try to do it, and take risks. You don't regret it. I felt like that. Literally, I remember the quote from Elon Musk, like, do something bold. You don't regret it. I felt that at that time, and I just took the risk, and God's grace, it worked because of your support, guys. So that is the reason why that film happened. I just can't thank you enough for the support, guys, and I don't want to bore you anymore. Thank you so much for staying till now. Thank you so much, guys. Love you. And don't forget to subscribe.